He's played a Bond villain, British Prime Minister Tony Blair, and a secret CIA soldier. But now he's back as Captain Flint in the fourth and final season of Black Sails on Starz. Please welcome Toby Stephens. Good morning, Toby.
Good morning.
All right, now take us back to the early 1700s for someone who may not be so familiar with your show during the West Indies Pirate Wars.
So essentially, Black Sails is the story of Captain Flint and his friendship with Long John Silver, and how the Silver of this series becomes the Long John Silver of Treasure Island, and it's kind of like a potted history of the golden age of piracy as well.
So it's kind of a prequel to that whole Treasure Island story.
Yeah, so Treasure Island happens after the golden age of piracy, but it sort of looks back at this era. It's always like talking about this era and about Captain Flint, and you know, this kind of brings that part of the story to life. And so hopefully by the end of this series, it will make people look at Treasure Island, the novel, in a totally different way.
Interesting. Now, when I was watching the most recent trailer, I caught myself holding my breath. I mean, these are not the pirates we see in Disney movies.
No. I mean, what's great about Black Sails is it kind of transcends its genre. You know, I remember when I first started doing interviews for the first season of Black Sails. This is the fourth season, but when it was back in the first, you know, every interview I did was sort of like, you know, they wanted the tropes and cliches of pirates. So it was all aha and you know about parrots and peg legs and stuff like that. But this is, you know, Black Sails is so much more. It's kind of got the history of what happened, but also it's about character essentially, and it's about modern stuff, but put into a kind of historical context, because it's got to speak to a new, you know, the new generation. It's got to, people want to follow these characters.
And when I think about pirate history, and from what I know of pirate history, is that it really was some of the first democracies. I mean, everyone on the ship was really equal. So you're cheering for the bad guys because are they really bad guys? You're not really sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think what's great is this kind of flips it on its head and going, are these actually the good guys? Are they, you know, and I think that what's interesting about Black Sails is that it makes it almost like a precursor to the American Revolution, of this character of Flint going, I want to emancipate, and I want to throw off the shackles of England's rule, this empire. You know, and so that is the broader story of it. In fact, what it is really what it comes down to is Flint's obsession with doing this and his own personal reasons for wanting to do this, rather than it being some generous, you know, emancipation of his people. It's actually his own kind of, you know, psychological drama acted out on this huge scale.
So Toby, can we see Black Sails?
So you can see it on Starz at 9 p.m. On Sunday the 29th.
All right, I can't wait to see this fourth and final season. Toby, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, if you missed anything there, you want to see that interview again, you can always go to our website, fox4morningblend.com. Coming up, even though it's still technically winter here in Florida, it's never too early to start your spring cleaning. We've got the Maids with Muscle who can tackle any mess for you.